The moment Kanye West got back on Twitter, none of us could have expected the controversial rapper to stay out of the press for too long, and when it happened, he broke the internet with a few tweets expressing his support for the President of the United States, Donald Trump. A lot of people are confused and enraged by his decisions, and in the context of his other tweets and his new single, Ye vs. the People, I thought I'd take a crack at explaining Kanye's new philosophy and this seemingly outlandish political decision. Before we dive into it, make sure you follow me on Instagram to stay up to date on everything I'm up to. So just to put it out there, I'm a liberal, so I don't agree with Kanye and Trump's positions, but I think it's deeper than just political parties, and I think the message that Ye's trying to get across goes for everybody. So everyone in the media is labeling this new Kanye track as him defending his political positions, but I disagree. I think Kanye's point with the song and the message that he's been trying to preach over the last few days is that the end goal for all of us should be unity, and not unity through uniformity of political views, but instead unity through the ability for everyone to be able to express their true opinions, no matter who they are, and to be willing to engage in meaningful discourse with empathy and love for those who they disagree with. Ye vs. the People is a debate, showing two sides and two arguments and showing how they could fit together in a song. I know that that's a lot, but I'm going to explain the main point more fully by analyzing the lyrics of this track, where we could also find the answers to the question everyone's asking: why is Kanye a Trump supporter? Because even as a liberal myself, I think the answer should be deeper than just, he's become totally crazy. He opens saying that Obama was heaven sent, but Trump is who made him think he could be president. This is an interesting way to open because here he's essentially saying Obama seems like he would open the door for Kanye to be president because he's African American, but instead Trump's win is what's going to make it possible, because Ye is really more like Trump in personality. Think about it: Twitter rants, lack of political experience leading up to presidency, but I think most importantly for Kanye, not being afraid of the media or mainstream opinion and expressing their true beliefs. This is a good and a bad thing. Kanye doesn't agree with everything that Trump does, but what's important to him, and the reason that he supports him, is that he sets the precedent for people to lead us, whether it's politically or through pop culture, without conforming to pressures and fears of being agreed with. I don't agree with Trump or Kanye's political views at all, and a lot of them even make me feel threatened, but Kanye's point is that this precedent is good for all of us because he's fighting to be himself so that everyone could be themselves, no matter what political beliefs they have. He's not trying to make everyone agree with him. He's trying to make sure that people take him as an example and straight to themselves, and not let mass media decide what we think. As he says, going against the grain is everything he fought for. The way this entire song is set up expresses exactly that. Here you have Kanye, who's true to his own beliefs, debating Tip, who's also true to his own beliefs, and they're debating with love for each other and understanding, trying to work together to find the answer and figure out what's right. They're debating not to compete or in an aggressive way, but instead with a sense of care for each other. Tip brings up good points here too, like, where are you trying to go with this, implying, okay, I get the general philosophy, but it's not worth it to support someone who isn't good for the country just to prove a point, and reminding Ye of his obligation to support and think about the people that he's representing, and not leave them for a president who doesn't care about them. The point of the song isn't the point that they're making, but instead the very nature of their discourse, the fact that it's unifying and not dividing. Kanye believes that if he supports the president who's in office right now, regardless of political affiliation, because Ye doesn't even align himself as a conservative, he can make sure that the president listens to his views, helps the people in Chicago. He's taking the route of working with the people he may disagree with to achieve a common good, compromising because, hey, this is the current president whether you like him or not. He thinks that there's no use dividing from him when he could be working with him and taking Make America Great Again in a different direction that he thinks is better for the people. He just wants to unite everyone, as he says in the song, be the first blood to shake the Crip's hand. He's not aligning himself with Trump's base and opinions, implied by the fact that he's not changing from a blood to a Crip, but just shaking his hand. He's going to support him anyway because working with him and getting him to come closer to Ye's belief is a better way to change than just waiting for him to get out of office. And at the end of the song, he provides a call to action, cutting the beat off and letting the people talk, providing an example of discourse and unity between different sides of an argument, and then encouraging the people listening to follow suit. While Kanye's recent tweets have been dividing for sure, his ultimate goal has been to unify, and I think as time goes on with his level of influence, he can help achieve that. It starts with us, putting our differences aside and letting ourselves approach the beast that is politics, with love, empathy, and a sense of community. Thanks for watching. So to Ye's belief is a better way to change than just waiting for him to get out of office. And at the end of the song, he provides a call to action, cutting the beat